After 2 busy days, Frederik and Mary of Denmark's state visit to Norway came to an end on Thursday evening. A trip during which we were able to see how good the relationship between the two royal families is, as well as how the Danish royal couple is doing, which once again showed their affection for each other. Judging by the pictures, it seems that the couple has managed to overcome the crisis that arose after the publication of some photos of Frederik in Madrid in November. The second day in Norway was much more informal than the first, and this allowed us to see a more natural interaction between the couple, although their separate goodbyes were a bit odd. Let's start our analysis in the morning, when the King and Queen, accompanied by Håkon and Mette-Marit, went for a walk in the Ostmarka forest. Dressed in casual clothes, Frederik and Mary were very friendly. In the afternoon, after a formal lunch hosted by the Norwegian government at Akershus Castle, Frederik and Maria went for a walk around the center of Oslo with Queen Sonja and Håkon and Mette-Marit. The Danish monarchs arrived at the meeting holding hands and could be seen holding hands at various points in the walk. After saying goodbye to the Norwegian royals, they decided to pose for the media, holding hands and smiling. The program continued with a reception hosted by Frederik and Maria on the Danish royal yacht Dannebrog, attended by the King and Queen and the Norwegian heirs. With this event, the visit was concluded. It was now the turn of the Danes to return home, although it was surprising that after so many public displays of affection they did so separately. A few minutes after the reception ended, Queen Mary left the ship dressed in jeans and a striped t-shirt to go to the airport to board a plane to Copenhagen, while Frederik stayed on the Dannebrog, and as the yacht sailed out of Oslo harbor, he could be seen on deck with the rest of the officials. Traveling by yacht between the two Scandinavian capitals takes less than 20 hours, so it won't take long for the king to return home. To arrive in Norway, the king and queen decided to make the crossing on the Dannebrog, a vessel calling at the Danish port of Hornbæk, following criticism a week earlier during their visit to Stockholm. Although the royal yacht was moored in the Swedish capital's harbor, it was only used as a hotel for one night as Frederik and Mary arrived and departed by plane. Many called it a parade, and it may have been the reason they were seen arriving and departing on the famous ship on their new trip, although the return by sea was for the king alone. Mary was in a hurry to get back to Oslo and was unable to make the crossing with her husband, with whom she celebrated her 20th wedding anniversary on Monday. The reason was simple: the Queen had a meeting planned. During her travels to Bangladesh, Ethiopia, Burkina Faso, and many other countries, Mary has met people fleeing war, persecution, and climate disasters. Denmark is one of the top 10 donors to the Office of the UN High Commissioner for Refugees, and today the organization's High Commissioner, Filippo Grandi, visited Denmark. On this occasion, Queen Mary welcomed the High Commissioner in the morning. The meeting was also attended by the Danish ambassador to the UN mission in Geneva, I.B. Peterson. The state visit of Frederik and Mary of Denmark to Norway concluded on a note that not only highlighted the enduring warmth and camaraderie between the Danish and Norwegian royal families, but also showcased the strength and affection within the Danish royal couple's own relationship. Despite the echoes of a past crisis triggered by photographs of Frederik in Madrid, the visit to Norway served as a platform for the couple to publicly reaffirm their bond. Their interactions, marked by casual yet genuine displays of affection, especially during their informal day out in Oslo, spoke volumes about their relationship's resilience. The visit was punctuated by a mix of formal and informal engagements, from a serene walk in Ostmarka Forest to a formal lunch at Akershus Castle, and finally, a reception on the Danish royal yacht Dannebrog, Each event was carefully orchestrated to foster diplomatic ties and celebrate the deep-rooted friendship between Denmark and Norway. However, it was the personal moments between Frederik and Mary, particularly their hand-holding and shared smiles, that captured the public's attention, offering a glimpse into their private world of mutual support and love. The conclusion of the visit was as noteworthy as its commencement, with the couple's decision to depart separately underscoring their individual commitments and responsibilities. Queen Mary's early return to Denmark for a significant meeting with the UN High Commissioner for Refugees, Filippo Grandi, highlights her dedication to her royal duties, particularly her advocacy for global humanitarian causes. This meeting, significant in its own right, underscores Denmark's role as a key contributor to global refugee support, further cementing the nation's commitment to addressing some of the most pressing humanitarian challenges of our time. In summary, the state visit to Norway was a multifaceted affair that not only reinforced the strong ties between Denmark and Norway, but also provided a window into the personal dynamics of the Danish royal couple, showcasing their unity and shared commitment to their royal duties and humanitarian efforts, as they continue to navigate their public and private lives under the scrutiny of the public eye. Frederik and Mary of Denmark emerge as a couple not only bonded by love, but also by a shared sense of purpose and duty. And so, our review of Frederik and Mary's state visit to Norway has come to an end. I hope you were as interested as I was in learning about all these moments that make royal life so unique and inspiring. This visit not only emphasized the strong ties between Denmark and Norway, but also showed how important it is for the royals to support each other and remain committed to their duties and humanitarian goals. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you want to see more videos on royal news and events from around the world. Leave your comments on what you enjoyed most about this visit, and share your thoughts on the role of modern monarchies. See you soon, and remember that history is not only about the past, but also about what we create every day. See you all again.